Welcome to Auction version 4, the latest event management software tool from Auction Systems. In this video in the data entry series, I will show you how to maintain the content of lists. Maintain content of lists is in the data entry task in Auction. To get to the data entry area on the main home task ribbon, click Data Entry. As you create your project by adding items and name records in Auction, you're creating the lists that populate the pull-down menus in the various data entry forms. Examples of these pull-down lists are the names of cities, the initials or names of the people who have recorded transaction in the project, item categories, etc. Occasionally, you may wish to correct the spelling of one of the choices in the list and want to make the change in every record affected by the misspelling without going into each record separately. In Maintain Content of Lists, tell Auction what change or correction needs to be made to all the records affected, and it will change all the records automatically. To make a change to something in the content of a pull-down list, on the Data Entry ribbon, click the Content of Lists button. This is the Maintain Content of Lists screen. To see the choices of lists you can maintain, use the pull-down and notice the scroll bar on the right. Use the scroll bar to see more lists. This is the screen you will see once you have selected the list you wish to make a change to. I chose cities, and all the cities currently in the city field of the address panel of every name record appears on the left. Click on the city that you wish to change. All the records affected by this city spelling will appear on the right. In the center is a field for the actual change you wish to make. For example, maybe this city is spelled wrong. Type the correct spelling in here and then press Update Now. All the affected records on the right will then be changed to have the new spelling of the city in the address panel of their name entry form. Since the bad spelling is no longer being used by any records, when you close the project and reopen, the bad spelling will no longer be in the list of potential city names. Maybe someone along the line noticed a city was misspelled but did not correct the spelling in the content of lists for all the records that had already been affected by that bad spelling. This person simply added a new city name with the correct spelling and started using it from there on out. Some records will still have the bad spelling and some will have the correct spelling. Simply select the bad spelling on the left and then in the center type in the correct spelling. All the affected records on the right will be added to the records associated with the correct spelling that is already being used. Perhaps items have been assigned to Category 1 or Category 2 with lowercase spelling and you wish to capitalize the category names. Make that change in the content of lists. Or you may be using initials to designate the people entering financial transactions in the data and you prefer to use a first or last name for the cashier. Make those types of changes here too. Thank you for joining us.